Hello everyone, today we are going to test a voltage on the primary side and then on the secondary side. So testing a voltage have a risk, so keep your mind and don't get too dangerous. So on the primary side, when we test, we have to use our two probes. So the input of a diode, rectifier diode, I'm going to test the AC voltage. I'm making AC voltage. So the AC voltage is 199 voltage. So I'm going to test next the output of the rectifier diode. The output of the rectifier diode, it can locate me plus and minus. On the AC, it has the sign of AC voltage. So the output of rectifier diode is 286 voltage. So it is a DC voltage. So this DC voltage I have to get on the filtration big capacitor. Filtration big capacitor, I cannot test it with making my probe ground and plus. We have to use our two probes on primary side testing. So I'm using my two probes as you see in the picture. So I have to get around 286 voltage. I have 286 voltage on the capacitor. So the next is how we can test on the secondary power supply. On the secondary part of the power supply, we can test making a ground to body of the TV. So I'm making ground and I test with my hand and I have 17 voltage, a DC voltage. So most of the time, the secondary output is DC voltage. So keep your mind, make your multimeter to DC voltage. So as you see, I have 17 voltage and 0 voltage on this. Why we have 0 voltage on this some of the components? Because the power supply is not startup. So I have to get a voltage if it is startup. So I have 17 voltage on this IC. I'm using my only one hand. It's free. My hand is my next hand, left side hand is free. So I can test simply, and I can test even 8 legs or 4 legs ICs simply by locating one leg. So I can test the output, the input voltage. So it's simple to use one hand probe. So as you see, I'm testing much places. So we don't have voltage. I have to get 3.3 on the left side. So I have to on it. So the power supply now start up. It start, so I have to get the voltage that I needed before. Let's test. I have 3.3 over here. Before that, I have 0. So the next will be this IC. We have around 19 voltage, as you see. So it's simple to use one hand for testing on the secondary power supply. Or if you use a primary testing, you have to use two hands. So that's all today.